even in the dressing room, I was there after the pile driver. I think a couple months after I went to Memphis. I'll never forget because walked in, the Fabs were hot. Rock and roll was underneath, but the Fabs were really really hot. Lawler and Dundee were having their blow off feud. Uh, Andy Kaufman was still coming around, but they kayfabed. Lawler and Kaufman even kayfabed each other in the locker rooms in the Mid South Coliseum, Louisville, everywhere. They didn't talk about anything. They always gave off the impression that they didn't like each other. They didn't have to do that backstage, but now we know Andy enjoyed doing that. Lawler enjoyed playing with him, and it's a work, and you have to have fun with it. But when you're in public and when the cameras were rolling, these guys understood how they needed to react, not act, just react to each other. And to give off that vibe, you have to think, shoot, but work. And if you weren't who you said you were, at least believed you were who you said you were. I don't think Lawler was the king back then, or it's right before he became the king. He believed he was the top guy. He walked to the ring like a top guy. He didn't know what a top guy was, but he did. I mean, the only way you don't. What I mean is, he knew what a top guy was. He wasn't sure how to put it in motion. He just believed it and let it happen. He didn't have to think. Pardon me. He didn't have to think about it, and that's when I go into. Excuse me. It has to be second nature. Andy Kaufman enjoyed messing with people. It was second nature to him. He knew how to fall into whatever program or angle Lawler would throw at it, and vice versa. That was what made Memphis so unique, because they did stuff like that, and they didn't break character, kayfabe, or anything like that. They approached it seriously, and it was a business, and they were making a lot of money. But yeah, that was a lot of unpredictability, and the guys look so much different now than they did then too.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.